What's up guys, UnderwaterBunny here with the video 5 and I'm finally back from taking a break from making YouTube videos um, but now I'm back, so let's start. Today we are going to create our enemy AI and yeah, maybe you can hear it. I got a new pair of headphones with a new microphone. um, because before I had to use my cell phone to record audio, so it's much simpler now. So let's begin. Start by making a new cube. Call this alien, and let's make a new material for it. Name it alien. I'm gonna make it a dark green, kind of dark. I like that. Once again, you can make it whatever color you like. Apply it, and apply a rigid body. Physics, rigid body, and you should keep the use gravity on, yes. Let's make a new tag. Oh, we already made the tag in a previous video, so just go into alien and select tag enemy, and then just like let's make a prefab of it. And there we go. Okay, let's make a new script. Let's make a new folder first. Call this enemy, and create a new JavaScript and call this alien. Open it up in mono development here, and for this we're going to have kind of a lot of variables. So the first one is move speed, and that is going to be equal to 5. Bar rotation speed, set that to equals to 3. Bar health equal to 100. Bar damage equal to 15. Bar attack timer. I'm going to explain all these variables in a moment. Set this to 0, and var attack speed. Also make this a float and set it to 1.5 f. If you have decimals, you have to have the f there. So some more variables. Got a lot of them. Targets. Make it a game object. This is going to be the player. Var minimum distance to target. So oh, there's a couple more. Max range to player. Set that to equals 10, and var my transform as transform. Yeah, the move speed, of course, is the movement speed of the alien, the enemy, and then the rotation speed is the rotation speed of the alien. We have the health, the damage the alien is gonna apply to the player. Then we have an attack timer and attack speed. So every 1.5 seconds, the alien can attack, and this attack timer make it like yeah, you have to use timer for when to attack. So then we have target. It's gonna be the player, and minimum distance to target. So if the enemy gets two units from the player, it can't go any further, because then it will be like inside the player. We want we don't want that. So we have max range to player. So it's like if it's if this number is above 10, then it won't like see the player, so it won't like go after the player and try to attack it. So let's begin. First, let's make our my transform equals to transform with a small t. And we do this because if we could actually just type transform every time we want to use transform, but then it has to check every time, look it up, that number, the transform of the object. But if we store it in a variable, it will save us a lot of the game will run much faster, and script will also run a lot faster. So attack timer, set that to attack speed, so that when the game starts, the enemy doesn't have to wait 1.5 seconds to make the first attack. And then target, set that to game object dot find game object with tag player. I'm actually just gonna check if we made that tag. Check player. No, actually player is a pre-made tag that Unity have made. So just select tag and player. Head back to mono development, and that's our start function. Go into update and attack timer plus equal to time dot delta time. If target is not equal to null, that means if the target is not equals to nothing, so if the target is something, if we have a target, then call the function walk to target. And here we're going to I'll create that function in a bit. So if my transform dot position dot y is less than less than -10, then we should die, because if the platform is on the base platform is on a level height of 0 in the game. So if we fall to y point -10, we will die and the game will restart. So make another. So if health is less than or equals to 0, we should also die, because that makes sense. And now we're going to make the walk to target function. Walk to target. Make a variable cur distance vector 3 dot distance target dot transform, so the dot position, the position of the target, our player, and my transform dot position, it should should be curve distance, not var distance. This function here makes it does a line between those two and measures the length of the line, and then this variable gets the value of that distance. So close it off there and make an if statement. If curve distance is bigger than min distance to target, and curve distance is less than max range to player. So if the current distance, this line between the player and the alien, if it's bigger than the minimum, this variable here, if it's bigger than that and it's less than the range, then it should continue. So my transform dot rotation equal to quaternion dot slurp my transform dot rotation comma quaternion dot look rotation target dot transform dot position minus my transform dot position rotation speed times time dot delta time, and close that off. And also write my transform dot position plus equals to my transform dot forward times move speed times time dot delta time. The time dot delta time makes it that if a computer has higher, if it wouldn't have this, so it would be like if a computer has higher frame rates than another computer, the movement speed would be higher because the variable here this is an example. So if we would wrote like plus equals 1, so every time the update runs, it pluses 1, then it does that every frame. But if we write time dot delta time, it does it every second. And it's the same time in every computer in every amount of frames, in every amount of frames per second. So make a new if statement. I don't know if you guys understand what I just explained to you, but if you don't understand it, just write a personal message or a comment on the video and I'll try to explain it better. So curve distance is less than or equals to min distance to target plus 0.5.